Hello guys. I am just stopping in. This is a late Sunday night, but I'm just super happy to chat with you guys, whether you're viewing via Facebook Live, if you're catching the replay, or if you are just tuning in on YouTube. So glad to share with you guys about why you might need to change your circle. So this has been heavy on my mind as I've been transitioning in my own life and just building up some of my clients that I work with one-on-one, as well as even my own self. Guys, be sure to say hi. I will definitely be checking in the comments, talk back with me, because I think that this is an amazing topic and something that we need to be covering more often, especially if you want to see success in your life. So as I'm talking and thinking about your circle, I look at people like Oprah Winfrey. Okay, so if you look at Oprah Winfrey, her best friend is Gail. Now, a lot of people don't associate Gail with like being this amazingly wealthy, impactful person, but like Gail has it going on. And if you've noticed, like, hi, thanks for joining. If you notice, Gail is not like one of those people who, don't have something good going for themselves. Gail is on point, and Oprah met Gail when she was transitioning in life and getting ready to go to the next level. And that was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, either during or after college. And if you look at their friendship and how they have changed over the years, you can see like, oh my gosh, like, how amazing is it to have someone to be able to keep going to the next level with? It's crazy. But if Oprah would have just stuck around with her friends from Mississippi, nothing against Mississippi, I live there, I'm from there, but if she would have just stuck with her hometown friends that she was always around, and you have to think about the way that she was raised, how she grew up with her grandmother, and how it was basically just in the cards for her to be a maid, you would see and you would learn and know that she needed that change. She needed to see those shifts. If you think about any other successful people, I can guarantee you they do not hang with the same people that they've always been with their entire lives, because they had to experience something outside of that. So I'm going to give you guys kind of some telltale signs and some things that you can do to actually change up your circle, because that's the most important thing for you to be able to grow. So first things first, your life will stay the same if you stay with the same people. If you're happy with your life the way it is and you don't want more, fine. Then you can probably go ahead and just stay with the same people you've always stayed with, because you don't really want to grow. But if you are a normal human being, you're always going to want to grow, and you're going to want to have better and do better. And so you need to look and reflect on your friendships. Are these people really helping you grow? And if they're not helping you grow, then why do you still have them in your life? Is it because they've always been there and so you feel obligated? Or is it because you just really can't, quote unquote, get rid of them? Or you just feel really bad if it's like, oh, I can't talk to you anymore, or I can't hang with you anymore. It doesn't have to be a horrible, mean conversation, but it needs to happen, because otherwise you're just going to be dragging out a relationship that doesn't need to be intact. You need to make room for other people. I cannot tell you enough, like, when I have let go of certain people in my life, God would instantly bring in better people for me to be able to work with and for me to be able to talk to, because I open myself and I allow myself to have more. I mean, not even just with friendships. I mean, that's life in general. When you let one thing go, something better comes along. So don't be afraid of letting a person go, because you might feel like, oh, I won't have, that friend anymore. I'll be lonely. All those things. That is absolutely not true. The right people will be able to come into your life and finally be able to help and support you in your dreams and goals. And you have to look too at like what actions are they helping you to do as you're working towards your dreams and goals. So for me, a lot of my friends, they will, if they can't make it somewhere, they'll try to buy something or purchase something, to help me get there. Or they're sharing my post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just something like that. Like they really are showing me mad love, or they'll call me, or they'll send a text. Like those little things matter, because you need that encouragement as you're going along on this journey. But I also have to ask, if they aren't encouraging you and you still consider them a part of your circle, I have to ask, are they slick jealous of you? And the reason why I bring this up, and guys, you know me, you've never seen me talk about like jealousy and how like somebody's hating on me. It's not really that. I have always been one of those people who never dreamed or thought somebody would be jealous of me. Just never. And it was because I am not jealous of anyone else. Right? Like, I've always been that person that's very happy for people. I've always tried my best to be. Not perfect, but I've tried. And I learned at an early age that people will be jealous of you as you are growing, and they may call you a friend, but they're really not. So those slick, jealous people, whenever you tell them something good, then they'll try to like overpower you and share something good that's going on in their lives, like really quickly, and they'll disregard anything you say. It's almost like you can't have a better life than them. So, you know, maybe they'll start talking about somebody else all the time and how bad their lives are going. Or, you know, it's just something that they're always just trying to pull you down and take the spotlight off of you when you share something. But when you share something with them, you're so happy, you're joyous, but they're not. Absolutely, Marlene. Yes, that is so true. You definitely have to think about that jealousy spirit, because it is real. It's not something that I'm just making up. I don't like to even talk about it because I think it's not a good look, but it's realistic. And you want to be with people who can genuinely be happy for you and praise God for you, because if my team wins, if somebody in my circle wins, I win. At the end of the day, like, you are setting yourself up for a blessing when you are able to bless others. And like, for me on my timeline, like, I have the hugest desire to get married later in life and to have children. And everybody on my timeline, I swear, are like, they're having babies, or, you know, they're getting married, and all I can do is just bless them. Like, that's all I want to do is smile for them. I want to send them gifts. I want to be happy for them, because I know in due season that my time is coming. But if I spend time bashing them, like, sorry guys, I'm a little congested, you could probably hear it, but if I spend time bashing them or trying to like hurt them or say snide comments, that's only going to cut off my blessings and the things that I know God is bringing to me. So I refuse to be a part of that jealousy. It is not worth it. What God will do for one person, He will do for another, and that has just been the center of my life. But you have to think about that for your own friends. Are they really being there and supportive of you and what you are doing and helping you get to the next level? Now, this is one of my favorite analogies that I've ever heard, and Steve Harvey talks about it. I believe it's in his book, Jump. I can't quite remember, but his specific story is about a flea. So a flea actually can jump 5.2 inches high, which is about like 33 centimeters. But whenever a flea got put in a jar, like, it was a test to see that if it could still jump, like, the flea would jump up inside of the jar, but it would hit his head. So then it wouldn't try it. Like, after so many times, just realizing, like, oh my gosh, I can't break through this, so I'm going to stop. And so basically, then when another, like, flea is born, you know, to the fleas that were in there, like, they accept that they can't jump any higher. So they just like, oh, I'm not going to jump up high enough. I'm just going to go just enough. And basically, I have to ask, like, is your circle of friends, are they putting the lid on you? Like, trying to keep you down? Or are they helping you break open the lid? Right? Because, guys, generational curses are real. So things that maybe have happened to your family that have held them back. It could be poverty. It could be addiction. It could be a lot of those things. But if your friends are not helping you to pull that lid back, to break through those different things, then they are not in your best interest. They do not need to be in your circle. I know for me, I talk about building wealth a lot. I do. I talk about money because I'm very transparent in the Black community, and especially in Mississippi, being broke is almost cool. And for me, it's not. And so whenever I talk about money sometimes, like, and these people aren't a part of my circle. At one point they were, but they were like, oh, all you think about is money. No, sweetie, if all I thought about was money, I wouldn't be paying you. And that's just the truth. But because I'm very passionate about money, that offends some people, because they're trying to put a lid on me. Oh, you don't need to make this much money. Like, you can't do that. Or even, for example, like as a teacher, I was a teacher, and there's a cap on how much you can make for your salary. And there are lots of other examples, but sometimes in certain situations, you'll have a cap placed on you, and you don't need to be in those environments. You need to be able to be free and to do what you need to do. But especially with your circle, if your circle is putting a cap on you and telling you got to think like this, you have to look like this, you have to work like this, or else we're going to quote unquote disown you, or, you know, we're not going to talk to you, we're going to be slick, jealous, all those things. No, you don't need that. Because it's already enough out there in the world that's against you. And so you don't need people in your inner circle that are out to get you as well. So the last part of just trying to recognize signs of needing to change your circles and some strategies. You will not have certain experiences if you don't change your circle, experience of growth and success. Guys, I cannot tell you the amazing people that have come into my life the past year. Like, can't tell you. So I've had amazing people who have just poured into me, whether it was coaches, whether it was mentors, friends. Like, they have exposed me to a better way of life, a better way of doing things, and I could not be more thankful because they came into my life at just the right time. I've been able to go on loads of vacations. I've always been a traveler, but now, like, I'm doing it a lot more. I've been able to have strong, positive conversations of people uplifting me, and it has taken me to the next level. So you have to get around people that are going to show you how to do, like, different things. I would not probably be on this Facebook Live if I wouldn't have gotten around different people who do Facebook Lives, who are professionals at this, who know. I wouldn't have learned. And even my level of happiness, like, I don't even think I would have the same level of happiness if I wouldn't have gotten around certain people. I'll just call out a few. My sorority sister, Naira, my, Reese, with Yes Supply. I love working with her. Lydia's probably asleep right now. She's in the UK, but, like, those are people that have really, really helped me to build a better life for myself. If I wasn't around them, I would not be this person that I am. Even my own family, even my mother, like, those are people that have taught me so much and that have helped me in my circle to where I can have more success. If the people that are inside your circle are bringing you down, you will not have any level of success because they're the closest to your mind. If your mind is not being fed by the people that you are always around, you're dying, basically. You're, in a sense, you're dying. You're not living your life to its fullest. Oh, thank you, Marlene. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, you have options on changing your circle, and I know it's not hard. I know for me, I've had some friends for years, and it has been difficult to watch them walk away. It has been difficult for family members that, like, I just don't even really have a relationship with anymore, and that is challenging, but at the same time, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. Like, at the end of the day, you have to step into the version of yourself who you really want to be. I want to be a TV show host. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be all those different things. So I can't associate myself with certain people. Not that I can't love them. Not that I can't reach out to them or, you know, extend congratulations or different things like that and share just positive energy. But I can't spend time around them. I can't spend time with people who don't encourage me. I can't spend time with people who can't offer me advice and really pour into me. I can't, because at the end of the day, I have to make sure that I'm good, and you have to do the same thing for yourself. So that is why I have started back up the Royal Empire Mastermind. Guys, I have never been so excited. You guys know, like, I typically am always promoting, like, one-on-one coaching or my money mindset program, the membership. That's always usually what I'm promoting. Mastermind, I've been, like, I don't know what it is with masterminds. I'm just like, oh, I don't like group coaching. Like, that was always my excuse. But, like, as I'm coaching one-on-one, I want to get together, like, everybody. And, like, what would it be like if you got together, that's what I was thinking to myself, if you got together 5 amazing women, just 5, like, it doesn't even have to be 10 to 20, because I can handle that later in life, but right now, like, I'm good with my 5. excuse me, guys. So if I got together 5 amazing women that were trying to just build and change themselves, like, yes, we're going to talk about some business stuff, but I really just want to work with people who want to work on themselves internally and build friendships, connections, relationships to be able to go out into building their own businesses. So I'm really excited about this. I actually have 2 people signed up. I only have 3 more spots available. And for each week, we're going to be talking about different things, and I'll kind of just share them. Oh my gosh, I would love to have you. Definitely message me if you are interested. Message me. But so for this particular program, the first week, I have it pulled up on my computer. We are working on forgiveness. Like, that is our biggest part of week 1, and forgiveness in a big way. Like, a lot of people don't understand that it's so many things that they're not doing in their lives because they haven't either forgiven themselves or they have not forgiven the people that have hurt them the most, so they can't move forward. They're not taking action because they are stuck internally. The next week, we are going to talk about creating a vision for your life. And a lot of people don't really know what to do with the next steps. Like, once they start healing, it's kind of like they feel lost, and I'm going to help you to develop the vision for your life. You see my vision board behind me. I'm telling you, I did not get to that type of mentality. Like, I've always been a visionary type person, but I didn't really get into manifesting my vision until I healed from the inside out, and then I had to learn how to create my own vision. I had to break past limiting beliefs. There were people who had jar lids on top of me, and so I felt like I could not do what I really wanted to do because I was scared of who I was going to offend. I was scared I was going to lose friends. But then I just got over that, and I'm like, gosh, you have to live your life. Someone that I know today passed away, so young, so vibrant, has 2 children. Heartbreaking. But that was motivation for me to live my life and do what I want to do. And I want to show you how to be able to do that. The next week, we're going to be talking about, this is week 3 because it's a 4-week program. We're going to be talking about you starting the rituals and the routines to be able to, like, fully go after your dreams. What happens is a lot of people, they get this big vision, but they don't have the right tools in place. They don't have the mindset to be able to carry it out.